Recording in progress.
Hertford County Middle School student, Miss Delia Manley.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Ms. Manley. At this time, I entertain a motion to approve the consideration of minutes from our April 28, 2025 regularly scheduled meeting.
So moved.
Has been moved. Do I have a proper second? Second. Has been moved and properly second. All in favor state aye. All opposed? Motion carried. At this time, I entertain a motion to accept the agenda as presented.
Move to accept the agenda as presented.
Has been motioned. Do I have a proper second?
Second motion.
Has been second. All in favor state aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carried. Engagement Excellence 3.1, Student Recognitions, Ms. Freeman.
Good evening, Chair Hall, members of the board, Dr. Pratt. Tonight, our first student recognition will be our Hertford County Middle School track and field team, along with their coaches. All Hertford County Middle School track and field team and coaches, will you guys still please come forward?
Now, you know Ken about to see you way back. Get around so people can see you. Won't be no pictures about it.
Congratulations to Hertford County Middle School track and field team on their outstanding achievements at the 2025 Conference Championship. Your hard work, teamwork, and determinations has really been truly and thankful, and Hertford County Public Schools is proud of each one of you. A heartfelt thank you to our coaches for your guidance, your commitment, and your tireless effort. This success is a reflection of your leadership and determination. Again, we say thank you and congratulations on the 2025 Conference Championship. Let's give them a hand. Thank you, guys. You may go.
It fits you more.
It is. It can.
Before all of you leave, I just want to say on behalf of the board, we're truly proud of all your accomplishments that you have accomplished during this track season. You are definitely a representation of our school when we were not on campus. To the coaches and parents and staff that work with these young people, thank you for being a part of that village, and we're proud of everything that you guys have accomplished, and we look forward to more things in the future. So on behalf of the board, we just want to say thank you and that we're proud of each and every one of you.
All right, next we have Hertford County High School track and field team. If you would please come forward along with the coaches.
Come on now, Greg. Hey.
Just tingling.
Run to 800 now.
Hertford County High School track and field team showed up strong with heart, hustle, and unity at the 2025 Conference Track and Field Championship. Congratulations to our dedicated athletes, coaches, and support staff for working together to achieve outstanding results. Congratulations to Coach Oren Gatlin, Men's Track and Field Coach of the Year, back-to-back winner. Let's give him a hand. The state championship was held Saturday, May the 17th. Gianni Gomez is now the NCHSAA 2A state champion in long jump, setting a new school record with an incredible 23 feet, 1.5 inches. He also earned second place overall in the state. Gianni, wave your hand. Quadre Spratley proudly claimed second place in the state in the discus, representing Hertford County Public School with strength and skill. Quadre, where you at?
Come on.
Romello Robertson also shined at the state level, placing 5th in the hurdles. Romello. All right, the girls relay 4x1, 4x2 also shine in the state championship. Girls, raise your hand. I'm so proud of these outstanding athletes and their accomplishments. Let's give them all a round of applause. Thank you, Board Chair.
Ms. Porter?
On behalf of the Hertford County Board of Education, we are very proud. We have been reading and hearing so much about all of you this year. And we know that you have worked hard. For when you came up, everything was just jingling. How many medals do you have? But we know that comes from determination and hard work on your part. We thank you, coaches, and for all of you students for putting the time in and the dedication to win these awards. So good luck. We are proud. We know you can do it, and much success in the future. You don't know where it'll lead as you leave Hertford County Schools or remain here. So continue to do well. We're very proud of you.
Thank you, guys.
But before they leave totally, Mr. Chair,
Yes, sir.
the young man, the long jumper,
Gomez.
there he is. Look at them legs. Every time I've ever seen him in practice, it just truly amazes me. Because normally it's the opposite.
Yeah.
But it's his velocity when he's coming down that track. It amazes me. And to shine on the 2A state level, of all the 2A, think about it now, of all the 2A schools in the state of North Carolina, this young man sets the state record. And I'm proud to be serving there and proud to know you, young man. I still can't believe it. But anyway, hard work, dedication, and training. That's what goes into it. It's hard to believe.
At this time, we'd like to invite our interns to come forward to the microphone.
Oh, come on.
encouraging my growth every step of the way. During my time there, I learned how to take vitals, schedule appointments, understand different diagnoses, and most importantly, build meaningful connections with patients, even the more challenging ones. RCCHC was truly a blessing, giving me the hands-on experience and confidence to say, without a doubt, that pediatrics is where I belong. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Tiana Copeland, and I recently had the privilege of completing an internship with the Hertford County Sheriff's Office. During the time at the Sheriff's Office, I was able to observe how the office operates day to day, assist with different tasks, and build important skills in communication and professionalism. One of my proudest moments was learning how to properly answer the phone and assist people who needed help, whether they are calling about animal control, needing certain paperwork, or needing to be transferred to the right person. I also helped visitors who came into the office by guiding them to whoever they come to see or helping them with what they needed. This internship helped me grow in many ways. I stepped out of my comfort zone, built confidence, and developed stronger people skills. It also confirmed my passion for criminal justice and reminded me why I wanted to become an FBI agent. After graduation, I plan to attend Winston-Salem State University and major in criminal justice. This experience has truly prepared me for the next steps in my journey, and I'm grateful for this opportunity. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Just Dimmer. I'm a senior at Hertford County High School. During my time at New Path program, I learned many valuable life skills that have helped me grow both personally and socially. The program also helped me improve my communication skills, allowing me to express myself more clearly and build stronger relationships with others. I learned how to work as part of a team, follow directions, and stay focused, which prepared me for future job opportunities. Most importantly, New Path taught me the importance of being part of a community and gave me the confidence to take new challenges in everyday life. As my time at New Path programs come to an end, I feel proud of how much I've grown and everything I accomplished. This program has helped me become more independent, confident, and prepared for the next steps in my life. I'm grateful for the support of the staff and the friendships I made along the way. I'm also excited for the future and opportunities ahead. New Path will always be a meaningful part of my journey, and I will carry the lessons I learned here with me everywhere I go.
Good evening. My name is Shekinah Futrell, and I'm a senior at C.S. Brown High School STEM. This semester, I interned at ECU's Dental School of Medicine. This semester, I interned at ECU's Dental School of Medicine. Their goal is to educate and empower future leaders in oral health care. During this internship, I had the chance to work with and grow bonds with dental students who rotated every 9 weeks. I was in charge of ensuring they had everything they needed and keeping areas clean for the next patient. Over the past few months where I've interned, I built better communication skills by learning how to interact with patients and other staff members and doctors. I have also learned how to handle situations properly. I also had the chance to network and talk to dental students who had attended the university I would be attending in the fall. I was given the opportunity to learn about regular extractions, surgical extractions, cleanings, fillings, bone loss in the gums, and infections in the gums. Some challenges I faced during this internship were learning how to step out of my comfort zone and actually put myself out there. I overcame these challenges by communicating with different staff members, patients, and networking. During my internship, I gained valuable experience that enhanced my professionalism, communication, and problem-solving skills. I learned to communicate effectively, report emergencies clearly, and behave responsibility in a clinical setting. After high school, I plan on attending the illustrious North Carolina A&T State University, majoring in biology to receive my bachelor's in science and pursue my goal of becoming a dentist. During my time at A&T, I want to join the Undergrad Student National Dental Association, in other words, the USNDA, which helps undergrad students to intern at different dental offices. I want to express my gratitude to all the dental students, Ms. Tony, Dr. Grant and Dr. Beasley, and all of our board members. Thank you.
Thank you, interns. Board members, can we please come up for a picture?
Before we take the picture, Ms. Freeman, Mr. Deloach.
Yes, on behalf of the Board of Education, we just want to thank you, and we just want to commend you for the hard work that you've done. And, you know, if we all could go back, we would love to take internships ourselves. We didn't have an opportunity. I'm sure most of us didn't. I didn't. I think you've learned so many valuable experiences. This is just the beginning, I think, of what is next, of what is yet to come. I think you carry these experiences with you, not just to your next job, but for the rest of your lives. Thank you so much, and we wish you the very, very best. Thank you.
Did you get a chance to talk with Dr. Casey?
Oh, yes. She was my mentor.
Oh, there you go. All right.
Let's give them another hand.
Thank you, Ms. Freeman. Moving to 3.2, staff recognition, school nurses, Ms. Norman.
Good evening, Chair Hall, Vice Chair Hall, board members, and Dr. Pratt. May the 6th through the 12th was Nurses Appreciation Week. At this time, Hertford County Public Schools would like to recognize our school nurses in appreciation for all that you do. When I call your name, please come to the front. Elizabeth Hollingsworth, our lead nurse. She fills in at all locations as needed, with Bearfield Primary as her base school. Queen Ward, Hertford County High School. Let's give her a hand in her absence. Brittany Ward, Riverview and C.S. Brown STEM. Julie Hill, Ahoskie Elementary and Hertford County Early College.
That's all right.
Now I turn it over to our board members. Do you have anything you want to say before we tell? Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Valerie. I apologize. Valerie Wadsworth, Hertford County Middle School. Let's give her a hand. Thank you. Now, board members.
Mrs. Shields.
I don't know that everybody realizes what these ladies do. You know, that they're on the front line every day, and not only do they deal with all the students, they probably deal with a lot of the staff too, and you know, and they're constantly giving advice to parents and staff about how to stay well and how to stay in school and how important school is. And it would be hard to operate, and we were one of the few districts that realized the importance of nurses in schools, and we were the first district in our area that I know of that had a nurse at every school, which I think says a lot about the board, but I also thinks it says a lot about how important student health is and what y'all do. And we can't thank y'all enough for telling those children to stick that tongue out so you can see. But anyway, thank y'all so much for what you do.
Thank you.
Stay right there. Our board members are going to take a picture with you, okay?
He took time to walk up here, you make sure.
He's in my picture.
Thank you. All right, wait. Wait.
Thank you, Ms. Norman. 3.3, recognition of beginning teacher program completers. Ms. Page.
Good evening, Chair Hall, Vice Chair Hall, board members, Dr. Pratt. This evening, I have the honor of recognizing a group of educators who have successfully completed our beginning teacher program. As we recognize our program completers, these educators demonstrate Hertford County's public schools' core value of excellence. They have shown excellence through commitment to completing programs, both through college and through residency programs, and meeting all local and state expectations. In Hertford County Public Schools, we see every graduate as a creator, a critical thinker, lifelong learner, communicator, and collaborator. These same attributes are what we cultivate in our teachers as they model and foster these qualities for our students. To reach these milestones, each of these educators has completed the initial teacher orientation to Hertford County Public Schools, a minimum of 3 years in the BT program, all licensure requirements including assessments like EdTPA, Praxis, Pearson Test, along with completing their educator preparation program. This achievement reflects years of hard work, persistence, and commitment to the profession. Each of these educators qualify for their continuing license for the state of North Carolina and are now becoming fully certified teachers for Hertford County Public Schools. Our BT completers for this cycle are India Jones from Bearfield Primary. She's unable to be with us this evening. Let's give her a hand. Miss Emily White from Bearfield Primary has also completed. Miss Chrissy Hoggard from Riverview Elementary. And Mr. Darius Williams from Hertford County High School. Thank you to our leadership, mentors, and colleagues who support our beginning teachers every step of the way, and thank you to the board for your continuing to invest in teacher development. Your support helps ensure that our students have the very best in front of them every day. Thank you.
And on behalf of the Hertford County Board of Education and the citizens of this great county, we said thank you. Thank you for going through the process. I can imagine the hoops and the trials and things of that nature. You must understand, they had to do all of this while also standing before those wonderful children each and every day. And we commend you on that, and we thank you for that. For you and your colleagues all across this state who are entering after 3 years of your beginning teacher training, you happen to be the future of our class, of our school system, of our kids. And once again, we just thank you for sticking it out. And now you can proudly say, I'm a certified teacher for the state of North Carolina. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ms. Page. 3.4, introduction of newly hired employees. Ms. Norman.
Good evening again, Chair Hall, Vice Chair Hall, our board members, Dr. Pratt. Tonight we have the pleasure of introducing the newest members of our Bear family. When I call your name, I share your position, location, and an interesting fact that you have provided. So we'll start with DeAndre Moore. Please stand. All right. Mr. Moore works here at the district office. He is our maintenance technician. A fun fact about him, his favorite football team is the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh, I ain't got my cane, man.
He also loves Cash, but not Cash like you're thinking about. Cash is his son's name. So let's give him a hand. And then we have Mrs. Jenkins. Please stand. Okay, she works at BPS. She's one of our new bus drivers. A fun fact about her is she likes riding motorcycles. Let's give her a hand. That completes our new employees for this month.
Thank you. On behalf of the board, we want to say welcome to the Bear family. We're happy that you made a decision to join our family. Is there anything that we can ever do to help further support you? Please let us know. We don't know how to help if we don't know what the concerns are, but we welcome you. We hope you stay with us for a long time. And again, we say thank you and welcome. All right. 3.5, be the bar, Ms. Norman.
Okay. Good evening once again. Chair Hall, Vice Chair Hall, our board members, and Dr. Pratt. Tonight we celebrate our May certified staff, which are our TOY, our Teacher of the Year at each school. Our classified Be the Bar will be our child nutrition workers, because this month is School Hero Lunch Month. So we want to celebrate them as well. The mission of Hertford County Public School will foster a nurturing environment. So classified staff and certified staff, when I call your name, I want you to go over and get your certificate and your bar and come in the front. And after we complete both categories, we want you to stay back for a group picture. And of course, our board members will have some words of encouragement for each of you. So our mission of Hertford County Public Schools will foster a safe, nurturing environment that serves all students and families through quality education, diversity, and innovative opportunities, ensuring graduates are globally competitive and equipped for success. Our mission is to cultivate today's minds to impact tomorrow's leaders. And our mission, our core values are student-centered, equity, accountability, excellence, and collaboration. This is the portrait of our graduate, which represents a creator, a critical thinker, a collaborator, communicator, and learner's mindset, which is what we want all our graduates' skills to have when they graduate from Hertford County Public Schools. This isn't the right presentation, but that's okay. We'll pause for a moment. At AES, we have it right here too, so we can keep going. At AES, we have Aaron Palmer. Come on down. He's our PE and physical education teacher. We have Miss Elizabeth Shores from BPS. CSD, we have Miss Allen, our math teacher. Come on down. We have early college, Jennifer Smith. She teaches English. Miss Butrell from the high school, is she here tonight? She teaches math. Let's give her a hand. Mrs. Fennell, our district teacher of the year. And then from RES, Miss Palutis, is she here tonight? Okay. And then our district Be the Bars, Miss Judith Hogger. Let's give her a hand. All right, and board members, can we come up for a picture, please, and Dr. Pratt?
Everybody take a step out. There you go.
Then we'll start with our classified. Okay, so our classified BPS, we have Doris Jacobs, child nutrition assistant. Let's give her a hand. AES, Miss Butrell, child nutrition assistant. Give her a hand. Miss Douglas from RES, child nutrition assistant. Miss Everett, Child Nutrition Manager. Let's give her a hand. And then we have Mr. Matthews, who provides support for C.S. Brown and Hertford County Early College. Let's give him a hand. And then Hertford County High School, we have Miss Moore. And then at the district, Mr. Matthews won that also. So he Hey, board members, will you please come up and Pratt for a picture?
Mr. Hall.
Thank you, Chair Hall. Once again, on behalf of the Hertford County Board of Education, I congratulate each and every one of the individuals we just recognized for through their efforts and their energy and their concern, they have reached the bar and probably exceeded the bar on a daily basis. And we thank them for all that they do, because sometimes, in all honesty, money does not say it all. It has to come from the heart. And those individuals that we just recognized, I'm sure, could say that and say that honestly. I do it, excuse me, I do the job because I love the job. And that's what it's all about. Thank you so much, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. At this time, we'll take a brief recess. If you would like to leave at this time, you may do so, but please feel free to stay and continue on with us.
Echo now. Will we sometime just, will we be recognizing the people that y'all recognized the other night at the dinner in some form or fashion? Yes. Especially those lead teachers, teacher of the year and whatever. I know it's online. I saw that, that's right.
Input.
Yes, we do, Mr. Chair.
Persons making public comments will be allowed 3 minutes. Individuals must speak loudly and clearly. Please be kind, respectful, and direct your comments to the Board of Education. Please note that we cannot talk about sensitive and private student or personnel information in this public setting. Please note that the Board of Education's policy is not to respond to public comments. If an issue or issues requires additional discussion, conversation with the appropriate parties may be scheduled to properly address your issue apart from the Board of Education business meeting. Each speaker will receive 3 minutes to present comments. However, the public comment section will not exceed 30 minutes total except by majority vote of the board. A sign-up sheet was made available 30 minutes before the meeting began for individuals or groups to indicate their desire to address the board. Substitute speakers will not be permitted, and speakers may not donate any portion of their time to another speaker. Ms. Freeman.
Thank you. Tonight we have 3 public input. First, we have Mr. Brandon Owens. Will you please come to the platform?
I'm just continuing on bringing problems to y'all. I mean, it's been clearly shown to me nothing's going to end up getting done about it, but just mainly the mistreatment of students by staff, verbal and physical. Nothing changes. It continues on to this day. and just communication with the schools, administration. You never can actually talk to anybody, get in touch with the teachers in a timely manner. Any type of meetings, it takes 3 days to 4 weeks at times. Even meeting with the board and all that. It takes entirely too long to actually address these issues, and it's just constant denial, refusal to work with parents. It's constant, y'all showing that parents aren't actually included in with their own children with the school. I mean, y'all have multiple things, policy that the schools, teachers, staff just seems to completely refuse to go by and follow. The students pay for that. I mean, the DPI policy with the recess, that's a constant thing as of up till today. Parents must be notified in writing of any type of punishment within the schools. That's continuing not to happen. And just simple stuff, progress reports. There's one teacher I still have yet to receive one for my child. One was a week late, one's fairly on time. It's hard to keep track of all the grades and actually how my students are doing. And I bring it to administration within the school, and it takes entirely too long. I'm just tired of constant, all year long, bullying from students and staff. There's zero respect towards parents and students within the school system. Safety is not a concern for the students in Hertford County Public Schools. That's what I've seen. I've witnessed things. It just doesn't seem anything getting done about it. Along with hate speech, racial slurs, it just continues on. And I'm just extremely tired of it because nothing has been done all year long. I've wasted many hours and thousands of dollars dealing with this school system that I'll never get back, and nothing to show for it. And it will continue on until I get my child out of it.
Thank you, Mr. Owens. Ms. Freeman?
Mrs. Latanya Tan.
Hello, everyone. My name is Latanya Tan, and I come before you tonight because I have a lot of concerns as well. I feel like that I have been discriminated against. I feel like I've been blackballed. I feel like I've been lied to, lied on, lied about, and it has taken a toll on me because I know who I am as a person. And these things that they're saying and how they're acting towards me, speaking towards me, I'm not satisfied with it, and I bring it to the board tonight because I feel like more input needs to be inputted so that this type of thing could stop. I'm not pleased with it, and there's a lot of more that's not pleased with how I've been treated. And that's all I have to say.
Thank you, Ms. Tan.
Thank you.
Ms. Freeman?
Mrs. Ruby Ford.
Good afternoon to the board. My name is Ruby Ford, and it is with some sadness that I stand here tonight because I am here to address my concerns about the STEM school trip to Busch Gardens over last Friday. These students left the school at 7:30 in the morning. A letter was sent to the parents suggesting that all of the students bring money so they could purchase their lunch. Nobody told them that Busch Gardens did not accept money. They were not told that the buses were new, that they could not bring snacks or water on the buses. My question is, when did those buses become more important than the students that we are supposed to be serving? I want to know if there was any preparation made where these students were taken to a restaurant where they could afford the food, because I was told that at Busch Gardens, a bottle of water is $5. French fries were $15. Chicken tenders are $25. And most of the kids did not have money, had money so they could not purchase food. So those kids went almost 12 hours with no water and no food because the buses are more important than the students. And I'm trying to figure out when that took place or when Hertford County got to the place where the buses are more important than the students. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Ford. Ms. Freeman? Okay. Academic Excellence 3.1 Field Trip Request. Dr. Pratt?
Yes, good evening, Board Chair Hall, Vice Chair Hall, school board members. Before you, you have approval for the Early College High School to attend a field trip in Orlando, Florida. And you also have a request from Hertford County High School JRTC for a field trip to Fort Walker, Virginia for the AP Hill leadership training this summer.
Board members, any questions or comments about the field trip request at this time?
Mr. Chairman, give me a little bit more about this Florida trip.
Okay, Ms. Scott, what kind of questions? Ms. Scott, can you come up and explain the Florida trip for us?
Apparently I don't have enough knowledge to even ask any questions.
Well, okay, I got you.
Hello all, how are y'all tonight? The Beta Club actually made it to nationals. We have about 16 students who have qualified to attend the convention. And it is this year in Orlando, Florida. Right. And the plan is for us to leave on the 21st of June, and that's a Saturday, and return Friday. I believe it's the 26th. And we will travel by train. Once we get there, it's the plan for us to have vans. We have reserved vans to travel. And then we will get back on the train and come on back to Rocky Mount and come on home. Any other concerns, questions?
You have the how many?
16.
16.
But we do have 3 chaperones.
Oh, that's what I was gonna ask.
Okay.
You just read my mind.
Okay.
That's one of those questions.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
About the chaperones, and sound like you're gonna be away a week
Yes, sir.
with 16 students
Yes,
in
sir.
Orlando, Florida.
Yes, sir. I have an agenda where one day they're going, okay.
I heard that before.
Okay. Okay, all right,
I
yes.
think you know where I'm going with this.
Yes, sir.
It's just to make absolutely darn sure
That's right.
that we've done everything we are supposed to do
Yes.
to maintain order, safety for these 16 young, growing, energetic folk
Yes, sir.
to be in Orlando, Florida for a week. Have you been to Orlando, Florida lately?
I haven't. It's been some time now. Orlando, it's been some time.
Train.
Enjoy that train ride.
Thank you. We're talking about, what, between 13 and 14 hours.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Driving
But
time-
overnight.
yeah, driving
it would
time
be-
is 17.
Okay.
You can drive to Miami in 17 hours, not stopping them down the road.
Right.
You doing an Amtrak?
Yes, sir.
Good luck.
You're leaving around 7, getting there the next morning.
We're leaving
around-
at 11:55 p.m. and should arrive in Florida at 1:20
Really?
something. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am, I'm sorry.
That's
Yes,
not the
ma'am.
one
Y'all have a car by yourselves?
A car? Oh, I hope so.
I hope so, too.
That would be nice.
That would be. Good luck. and
Thank
hope
you.
enjoy.
Thank
I
you.
missed the word beta.
Okay.
Beta club somewhere.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I didn't see national convention. We
I didn't
always
either.
support that. But I didn't
Okay,
see it this
national,
time.
yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah.
So I missed it in there somewhere.
And it is for those students those top level students.
Yes, sir.
That award winners.
Yes.
Right, right, right.
That's all I needed.
Okay.
I just missed that beta on the side of it. And when she said 16 young men and young ladies going for a week in Florida, We know how to act. We know how to act. Just make sure the adults act.
You're right. That's the, yes.
They talk about the youngest. Thank you.
If there are no more questions, this time, board members, I entertain a motion to approve the field trip request coming from the early college and from Hertford County High School.
Mr. Chair, I'll make a motion that we approve the field trip coming from Early College High School, simply because this is a National Beta Club convention that they're entitled to go to, and also the request coming from Hertford County High School for the JROTC.
Has been motioned to have a proper second.
Second.
Has been second. All in favor, state aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carried. Thank you, Dr. Pratt.
Thank you.
4.2, Hertford County Public Schools AIG Plan 2025 to 28. Ms. Scott?
I moved it
Do I have to do this? Can you?
and welcome, Ms. Scott.
Thank you. Good evening, Chair Hall, board members, and Superintendent Dr. Pratt. I'm here to give you an overview of the 2025-2028 AIG plan. There are 6 standards, but first I want to go over our mission and vision. Click. All right, our mission is to discover, nurture, and develop gifted potential while fostering teacher professional development and a sense of community among stakeholders. Our vision is to empower all AIG students to become future leaders through an inclusive and rigorous education. If you see there, we have our beautiful gifted students in action right there. These are our actual gifted students. Moving on to standard 1. Again, there are 6 standards. Student identification, we have a comprehensive K-12 identification process, which supports identification for multilingual, twice exceptional, and underrepresented students. We do use the universal screener, which is the Naglieri, I might be pronouncing that wrong, but it's nonverbal, it's the version 3 test, and we also use achievement, aptitude, and qualitative data. Again, it is to increase our access for underrepresented groups. We will also organize a talent development pool, and this is for students who have the potential to be in the program, but we pull them in and just nurture them, and then we continue to test and look at their scores to see if they can move into the AIG program. So that is all about nurturing. Standard 2 deals with program services. We've been doing this, but it is pretty much differentiated and enrichment services for grades K-12. The most important thing that has come out of DPI is that we know that it's not just a K-6 program, it is a K-12 program. So we're going to do a lot more with flexible grouping, pull-outs, our monthly enrichment, our honors courses, and dual enrollment. You may already know about the special programs that we offer, which is the Maker Fair that did not happen this spring, but I assure you that that will take place in the fall. I'm currently working on the summer studies, the summer program, Battle the Books, which they've been recognized, and internships, from like what you heard tonight. Standard 3 deals with curriculum and instruction. We will provide challenging, rigorous, relevant lessons for our K-12 students. We will use curriculum compacting, our choice boards, and tiered instruction to adapt the NC standard course or study. We will also focus on critical thinking, creative problem solving, and durable skills such as the collaboration, the responsibility, the communication, and the empathy, all skills from the North Carolina Portrait of a Graduate. Moving on to Standard 4, that deals with professional development. We will provide professional learning opportunities for all stakeholders, as including our principals and our assistant principals, and all on equity, differentiation, and SEL needs. I will oversee the implementation of the plan and these opportunities, but I will also be assisted by my lead teachers at the schools. Standard 5, partnerships and community involvement. We will continue to collaborate with those families, the businesses, other schools, and higher education institutions such as the North Carolina School of Math and Science and Chowan University. They will provide us with support and services, and currently I'm working on the district advisory board, including parents, educators, community stakeholders, and so on, as they will drive the plan and the program. Finally, Standard 6 is the big one. It's program accountability. There will be annual monitoring of services, the individual school AIG plans, and the disaggregated data. There will also be a collection of surveys and a continuous stakeholder feedback to inform the program and to get any improvements that we need to make. On this plan year, such as this one, I have to update the plan as I have already, or revise it, and submit this plan to DPI by July 15th. And so this is, I need your approval so I can go on and start working on getting this document uploaded for DPI to critique and give, feedback. So, on behalf of approximately 163 Hertford County Public Schools AIG students, I ask that you approve our AIG plan for the 2025-2028 school years. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Scott. Board members, any questions or comments at this time? All right. Hearing none, I entertain a motion to approve the AIG plan coming from administration.
I make a motion to approve the AIG plan as presented by administration.
Has been motioned. Do I have a proper second?
Second.
Has been second. All in favor state aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carried. Thank you, Ms. Scott.
Thank y'all so much.
Dr. Pratt, Chair Hall, if I may.
Yes, sir.
Have you heard anything, or even the director coming out of Raleigh, about raising the cap and funding sources when it comes to the AIG program?
I haven't heard anything, have you?
No, sir. I have not.
What is the cap on AIG and EC? What is it, 13%?
I'm not sure. I think EC, it's somewhere around 13 or 12%.
Somewhere in there, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's somewhere in that area, but I don't, yeah.
Okay, I know there was some discussion about it.
Yeah.
But there were kids being lost as a result of it. But anyway, that could be, we'll wait until they go home and go find out what they do.
Yeah.
The details is always, or the devil is always in the details.
All right. We're going to make a quick adjustment and jump down to 6.1, Dominion Energy Easements. Dr. Pratt?
Yes, Chair Hall, Vice Chair Hall, school board members, this is a carryover agenda item from last month. There were several questions around the location of the easements. I provided a map for the easements for you in your weekly update and also in your board packet. And we have a representative here this evening who can answer any additional questions that you may have regarding the easement.
Good evening, sir. Could you give us your name and who you're representing, please?
Yes, thank you, Chairman Hall, Superintendent Pratt, and board members. My name is Navar Guy. I'm with Priority Land Services. I'm a land agent, and we are contractors for Dominion Energy.
I'm sorry, could you repeat your name again? We had trouble hearing.
Okay, my name is Navar Guy. I'm a land agent with Priority Land Services. We are contractors for Dominion Energy.
Thank you, Mr. Guy, for coming in tonight to join us. Board members, at this time, any comments or questions from Mr. Guy?
Where's the map? Is it up here?
Yes, I think we attached it to the agenda as well.
It's all the way down at the bottom of that.
Can you, 6.1?
6.1?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Can you pull up the map for us,
Yeah.
Ryan? Mr. Harris?
Yeah, I see it now.
While we're looking for, is that the easement that is, that runs by the middle school where the present, poles, power poles are located?
That is correct.
Okay,
That is correct. Well,
all right, this is what we're talking about.
yes.
Now, what is the width of the digging? Because we're talking about putting some power lines, burying power lines along
Yeah.
there. Am I correct?
Yes, what New Dominion is doing is 2 years ago we conducted a route inspection on
Yes,
that
you did.
line,
Yeah.
and we determined that we need to rebuild that line. So there's an existing easement on the line for 25 feet on each side of the pole. So what we're
How much is
needing,
that? Feet.
yeah, 25 on each part, and that's where you see the bolded area on your map.
I can't go by that. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yeah, so that there's 25 feet on each side of the pole, and that's already in an existing easement that goes back many, many years. So
Yes.
what we're needing now is we need 10 extra feet off of that 25 feet to make it 35 on each side because of safety issues. And of course, the equipment have changed over the years in order to rebuild that overhead line.
So it's 65 feet total, is that correct?
Yeah, 70, 35 and 35 with the 10 extra feet that we need on each side.
Will that affect I know it's a gully there. Am I correct? It's a gully.
Okay, I haven't seen that. I haven't been out to that particular area, but we have crews that have gone there, and that's the information I have. So I have not had my eyes on that. So I can't speak to the gully being there.
Okay. Well, the only reason I say that it's not here or there.
Okay.
But I know it's lower than the highway.
Yes, off of that's Highway
Yeah,
11.
it's lower than the highway, so I just call it a gully. Maybe that's not the correct words for it.
Okay.
But will that affect, the football field that's over there to the left? If you're standing in the road looking, the football field is over to the left, and we're talking about.
He hasn't been there.
Huh?
He hasn't been there.
He hasn't been there.
That's what you said.
Yeah. if it's within the easement area that is already there, our existing easement, if it's in there, then that would be a problem. I'm showing on my end that is not an issue because it's not within that particular area.
Finished.
Yes, sir. I'm through, Mr. Loach. You can have it.
Okay, sir, I've got a couple of questions.
Give it to you.
Sure.
Looking at the map, okay? And you see the red area up north there. Is that right? Can you see that?
No, I don't have that on my screen right now. Can you put that up? Okay.
Okay, you see that large red area up north there?
Yes, I do.
And then you see a red line. Is that the line you guys anticipating using to the right, that's red dotted line?
I can't say that is the case. Where did that come from? Is that something that we sent you?
That's something our legal team sent us.
Oh, okay. Then yeah. If your legal team identified it, and let's see, then that would definitely be it. Because we as you know, Dr. Pratt, we went back and forth with the easement.
Okay.
And
okay.
we're able to.
My question is, I'm familiar with the land, okay?
Okay.
There is a large valley there about 300 feet wide, 150 feet wide.
Mm-hmm.
And presently, you all have a power line running right down that valley. I'm assuming that's what you're talking about. That's what you all already have extended.
Exactly. Okay.
And you want to extend that on 10 feet on both sides.
Yes, we have to extend it 10 feet on both sides in order to get the equipment in, of course, and also for safety
Okay.
guidelines by the state.
Now, my question is, since you haven't been there, we need to make sure we're clear. You're not talking about running a line down the center of that property.
No, it's going to be the same line that's there.
That's already there.
That's already there. We're just rebuilding it.
Well, the reason I asked that because once before we had a proposal to run a line right down the center of that property, and we had concerns about that. So now you just simply talking about extending the present line where the power line is 10 feet on the left, 10 feet on the right. That gives you another 20 feet.
Extending the easement.
The easement, right? That's what I mean.
Yeah. Okay.
That is it's a valley down there. Now, if you haven't seen it, it's a valley. It's in a valley.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're just extending the easement another 10 feet on what's the 25 feet that's there on each side.
Okay. Okay.
And we're just rebuilding the exact same line.
And you are a contractor for Dominion Energy?
Yes, for Dominion.
Are you representing them?
Yes.
You are?
Yes, I am.
Okay, okay. And they didn't send anybody here that had looked at the land?
Yes, absolutely. We had engineers out there. We had other contractors that were out there.
And nobody came here. So right now, but you haven't seen it. Okay. I want to make sure we're talking about the same piece of property.
Yes, and I can definitely pay a visit if you'd like.
You can do what?
I can definitely pay a visit and speak to you if you'd like.
Well, I thought that was customary.
I think what you're telling them that someone's came out and surveyed the land already. You just haven't came out.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
So Dominion, they've sent someone out, contracted someone out. They came out, they surveyed the land, and you guys made the decision that you need 10 feet on each side to update your equipment. And what you're asking the board is just give you that extra 10 feet on each side.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
That's okay. That's okay. I just want to make sure because the last time we had a request, it was to run the power right through the middle of the property.
No.
Okay, that's why I asked about this red line here. Okay, thank you. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you. Any other questions or?
As long as that line does not impede on that parking lot that's next to it, that football field that's behind it.
Right.
Because if it's buried, then it's different from hanging from poles. I mean, it's in the ground, we know that. So you can't be digging around it at all. Then I have no problem with it, if that's what I'm hearing.
Okay. And we will verify that before we sign the
I mean,
contract.
I'm not gonna vote for it until I know.
Okay.
I think we have another issue here.
Okay.
This is a picture of the present middle school right now, right?
Yes.
Okay, this is a total different issue. This is total different.
It's
They
a
want
lot
to run the
next to it.
line, they're running the line between the middle school and the apartments back there.
Yeah,
Where those apartments
houses,
are?
right.
Those houses.
Yeah.
Not traditionally where we own further down. You see that line where it says Hertford County Board of Education property? That's what I thought they were talking about. And there's the ditch right, there's the canal right there. You see it?
They're talking about those, I believe they're talking about the 3 little circles that's on the map.
Right. But let's go back. Let's go back. Look, where's the line? Where's it at?
All right, pull it back up for us, Mr.
Pull it up, sir. Put it up. I'll point to it. This is not the same thing we were talking about. They want to run the line behind the middle school.
Correct.
Right now. May address your concerns about the football field.
I can't bring that line. I can't bring that
This
line.
is the property that's vacant right now that we own.
Correct.
That's the canal right there. They have a line coming through there, right down the canal. That's what you were just talking about. All right? See this right here? This is the middle school, just like the building.
Yeah.
They're running the line now back here. Is this their line?
I don't know what line that is.
Where is their line going?
I thought that's what the line was.
That's what I thought.
So, Mr. Guy, you
Yes.
guys are not adding an additional line. What I understand you to say is that you just improving the lines that's currently there.
Exactly. We're not
Equipment
running a line
With
anywhere else.
equipment in there. So it's
Yeah,
no new
exactly.
line, it's nothing. They're just doing extra footing on the side, and then that way it allows them to bring their equipment in and do what they need to run on the current line. It's no new
Exactly.
line.
Exactly. There's no new line being run. It's the same line.
That's the track behind the high school.
Yeah, but whatever that is, that's there.
Yeah, whatever that's there. Exactly. And I think it would probably be helpful
It's
if
the
you look
line
at
that's already
the
there.
plats
They're
that
not
we
doing anything
provided.
new.
But they're not showing it. They don't show it on the map. They don't show-
So the easement, so Mr. Guy, is the easement, when you look at this map, my understanding is AX3, AX4 and AX5. Is that correct?
AX4, yes, and AX5, and also AX3.
Correct.
It's
You're asking for
two plats, yes.
Yes.
And it'd probably be helpful if you look at the map, the plats that we've sent.
That you what?
The plats that we've provided you before. It should have been with the easement document.
Where's your line going specifically?
Do you
this map that you
have
just-
it, Mr. Guy?
Yeah.
Can you just show it for us, please?
Okay, that I'm not really computer savvy
You like me, yeah.
with doing that.
Okay,
But
it's in the
it
document.
should be attached to the easement that was sent earlier.
It is. It's in the document that says easement agreement, clean, right? Easement.
Yes, it should be in there.
President Middle School, right there. And what he's talking about, it looks like to me, it's going here, but I don't know where he's going.
Huh?
Is it a white and black picture?
Yes. Yes.
It's on the bottom
It's
of
it's
that
that
first
first picture
document.
that you showed.
Mhm.
But it doesn't, that doesn't show the school or anything.
It's on the lot.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you turn it? Oh, no, you maybe don't need to turn it, okay.
Is that the two lines, the solid?
Yeah.
Right there.
Yep.
That it?
See, to me, that doesn't show the pictorial view, so we don't know where the line is.
No, I don't think that's the line. Is that not it?
Yeah, that's the.
The solid, the two solid lines.
Mr.
Yeah,
Guy,
the two
can you
solid
explain?
lines. The two solid lines will be the 10 feet that represent the
Right,
10 feet that
right,
we need. Yeah,
right.
exactly.
Right.
And it says they're 10 feet VEPCO RW, the right of way.
Then where it says Hertford County Board of Education property, where is the middle school sitting at?
It doesn't show.
It's up at the top.
But
It's
hold
on up. Yeah.
But
Above it.
I'm standing up.
Yeah.
Here's what I see. This says Hertford County Board of Education.
Right.
This says Hertford County Board of
That's
Education.
right.
This property behind this one in the center.
Yeah, but they're already there, is the point.
Yes.
They already there. Yeah, they already have the 3 easements already. What they're asking is just to extend the easements by 10 feet.
Yeah, I understand that.
Show me where the middle school is up there.
So it should be where the second Board of Education is, property, at the top. So it's right here. It's a little farther up here.
Up there.
Yeah.
So that's, I think somebody needs to come down here.
Yeah. That's what it is. Oh, yeah.
It sure looks like to me.
Because they're doing it everywhere.
Yeah, well, that's true. That part is true. I wish they would come and do it on some land. I don't know, but I can't get them.
They might.
They're too far from them.
They might.
Okay. But you said that the middle school is,
It would have been nice if we could have seen where the middle
okay,
school was.
I'm through with it. As long as they don't touch where those buses go up there, where that field is behind it, you know. And hopefully it'll be the last time we'll talk about it, this generation.
I don't know, I don't see, I can't see up here where it's going. I see here, but then I can't see the schools.
I can't see the school, I keep saying.
It is.
Where is the school?
I don't know. We have property above it, we have property below it.
Mm-hmm.
So, is that the canal? That's what I'm thinking, but I don't know. It's not clear to me.
It's what they're doing, they're going in where they already are. And they are putting, I don't know what you call it, but what you see as you're traveling and, you know, on the highways in Hertford County.
Those slats.
Those slats, so
Yeah.
that they can get up
I
in
follow
there.
you. Yeah, I follow you.
In that
I'm with you.
part.
I'm with you.
That's what I'm thinking.
What you want you want a motion?
Yeah, go ahead, cause I'm not going to
Oh,
vote.
I don't know, I
I don't know
haven't
what they're doing.
seen it.
I don't know what they're doing.
I'm ready to move it on then. I know what them slats
All
are.
right, take,
I don't know.
Do you think we need to see it before we vote on anything?
I don't know. Well, it's up to y'all. I'm not gonna vote.
Right, and all they're asking for is 10 feet from.
Well, I think that's what it is.
mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah,
what
that's
they're
what it
looking
is.
for, yeah. I understand that map, but
Right.
I don't know where the school is.
I don't know where it is.
I
But
understand
I've
this
been told
map.
it's up yonder.
I understand this map, but
Yeah.
I don't see their line. I don't see where they're planning to do
As
it.
long as we don't get a call from the principal. Complaining about X, Y, Z. Cause if I get a call and they complain about X, Y, Z,
Too late.
I'm gonna say X, Y, Z.
Too late then, it's done. It's too late then.
I'm ready for it. I mean,
I'm
we've been back and
I just
forth
don't-
for
I just
every
don't
2 or
know.
3
I
years
just don't know.
about this.
I just don't, I think they
Not
should
the first
have
time.
somebody here that's been down there.
And from the
Answer our
first
questions.
time,
They got.
But I know them slats you're talking about. 'Cause I want some of them.
And the first time we talked
I mean,
about it, I thought we were on the
I mean,
other side.
Yeah, I thought we was on the other side.
I'm just not.
And then this time, we on the
Well, I mean,
side.
we-
Well, they said they were 10 feet. Hey,
Board members, what would be the pleasure of the board concerning the easements for the Dominion?
10 feet, that's fine.
Mr. Chairman, if I'm in order, with the information I received tonight concerning this request on the easement being 10 feet on each side of the present line, my motion is to approve the request coming from, and I assume that's coming from your office, Dr. Pratt?
Yes.
Coming from Dr. Pratt's office. Recommendation? It can't be from Old Dominion, because they ain't even up there.
That's right.
They got somebody else up there. So I guess, well, it's coming from you.
Yes,
Yeah, it's
yes,
coming.
yes.
And that's my motion, fellow board members. It's not that I'm trying to be funny about it, but maybe I'm overlooking something there. And when a gully turns into a creek or valley, or
Yeah.
that's
It's
my
still
motion.
a good one.
Yeah.
I have a proper motion. Do I have a second?
I'll second the motion.
Has been motioned and properly second. All in favor state aye.
Aye.
All opposed?
No.
Motion carried. Thank you, Dr. Pratt.
And don't bring it back this generation. You ain't getting no more now. You ain't getting no, you tell them folks, they ain't getting no more. Don't come back and say, we need 20, 30 more feet on both sides. And when I get up tomorrow, I'm gonna eyeball.
You going there?
I'm gonna look at it again. Cause I know what I'm looking at.
If they want 20 or 30 more feet, then they will sell the whole school and they
We'll sell the whole school, yeah. We'll sell the whole thing. We'll build some else.
Put up another 25 million.
We got it. I mean, don't you feel as though we already voted now, yeah? What do you feel about it?
And Mr. Chair, if
Yes,
I
sir.
can clarify, no, my no is simply because I don't have all the information I need, but
Yeah.
I'm not against the project.
Yeah.
And if they're gonna go expand what they already have, then I'm totally for it, but I just needed more information.
And that's what my motion was based on,
Yeah.
just extending what they have.
Yeah.
Because if not, then I'm gonna catch a ride with them to Orlando.
On the train.
On the train. We going, I'm going with the better club on that.
Thank you, Mr. Guy, for joining us on tonight. We really appreciate it.
Yes, thank you. I thank the board for your decision.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
I mean, it's not easy giving away land, people.
No?
Land is a non-renewable resource.
That's right.
Once it's gone, it's gone.
That's
But
right.
I think Dr. Pratt is gonna do his due
I
diligence
ain't gonna
before
hear
he
you.
sign,
I know
before he
he
sign that
I
contract.
know he is.
Cause he don't want that phone call with XYZ.
I don't want it. I'm sure gonna call him. What did you?
5.2, 2025-26 teacher assistant calendar, Mr. Grimes.
He'll come back.
I couldn't cut this phone off while ago to say,
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to give you a break. Okay.
Good evening, Chair Hall, board members, Dr. Pratt. For information purposes, before you is the 25-26 TA calendar. It does comprise of 205 working days for teacher assistants.
Board members, any questions or comments at this time concerning the 25-26 teacher assistant calendar as presented by administration?
We approved our regular school year calendar. Have we already done that? 25, 26, regular school?
Yes, we have.
why do they have to have a different calendar then? I'm just asking.
Less days. They work less days.
Less days, they can't work certain days.
Oh, I don't know.
They only can work to 295 days. Is that right, Mr. Grimes?
205.
205 days.
Oh, Grant said to
And
staff, you go
regular
I know. They might as well work the whole time, right?
Okay.
Any other comments or questions at this time, board members? And this is for information only?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do a motion to approve it, yeah.
Okay.
Approval then.
Yep.
Board members, if there are no more comments or questions, I entertain a motion to approve the 2025-26 teacher assistant calendar as presented.
So moved.
Has been moved. Do I have a proper second?
Second.
Has been second. All in favor, state aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carried. Thank you, Mr. Grimes.
Thank you.
All right. All right, Ms. Norman. 5.1 strategic plan update. Staffing excellence.
Good evening again, Chair Hall, Vice Chair Hall, Dr. Pratt, and board members. Tonight I stand before you to present an update of our staffing excellence. So once again, our mission and vision describes everything that we do in our 5 core values. And a portrait of our graduate. These are the qualities our students will exhibit when they graduate from Hertford County Public Schools. Imperative 2, expand strategic recruitment practices and increase retention. So what we currently have in place is we already have a beginning teacher support program. We've increased our mentor pay. We had that approved by you all. Thank you so much this year. We have mentorship opportunities where we pair new employees with experienced staff members. We have our new core scholarships up to $1,500, and we've seen those people awarded this year as well for master's, residency, and national board. The benefits of the scholarship, of course, it reduces financial burden on our staff. It promotes academic success. And of course, it increases our retention of candidates who have to stay for 3 years, because when you receive the scholarship, you are accepting the fact that you will remain in Hertford County Public Schools for an additional 3 years. What's in progress in our BT program is we're going to have structured tier support for our beginning teachers. We're going to have a tier 1, which focuses on foundation and culture and expectations, a tier 2, skill refinement, instruction, assessment, engagement, and then tier 3, which will be individualized support. Mentorship opportunities, what's in place is having principal recommendations and application process to become a mentor, which we've sent those out currently. Next steps, our new core scholarships, evaluate the applicant outcomes, increasing, expanding eligibility criteria, raising the maximum scholarship from $1,500 to $2,000, and then offering more scholarships, going from 10 to possibly 20, and then also creating tier awards, offering different amounts based on need and professional development awards, and then also offering it in our of the year, which we were able to do this year. So we thank Nucor and our partners in education for allowing us, for the first time, being able to award our of the years $50 to $1,000 this year. So our 2.12 staff retention, increased staff retention rates to improve school climate, operational efficiencies. What's in place is our EPP fair with approved educational prep programs and alternative licensure pathways to attract new talent. What's already in place is our 240 tutoring, testing support, which is test preparation. It reduces attrition. Also support for alternative licensure students, teachers. What's in progress is to follow up with the EPP candidates, IBT mentorship planning, ongoing data collection of retention by the role and the year, and then licensure meetings to ensure accurate program enrollment of EPP. So we want to constantly do that, progress that throughout the year. Attrition data, 23-24 is 14.65. We want to share that according to the North Carolina General Statute, that teacher vacancies now has changed. A teacher vacancy that a local board of education is unable to fill with a teacher license in that subject area, including a position that meets any of the following criteria. So basically what it's saying that even if there is a teacher in there with a permit to teach, an emergency license, residency, a limited license, although they are a teacher, they're not going to consider that a qualified teacher qualify for that subject area. So that's going to count towards a vacancy along with a substitute teacher as well. So that will ultimately increase our numbers to show a vacancy increase because we do have a large population of permit to teach, emergency, and residency. However, we are working to get them off. Next steps, develop an annual EPP fair. So we had our first EPP fair this year, but we want to have a calendar where we offer that more than one time in the year. Create a support system for alternative licensure hires, mentoring, coursework, navigation, and then track the retention rates of hires from the EPP fair and analyze the impact from the fairs. Under operation and resource utilization, objective 3.1, enhance district operations, HR. What's in place is our talent ed of application processing and hiring workflow, the use of Power School for employee records and position control, the use of School Spring as well for job posting and applicant sourcing, and then LEAP implemented for HR operations, including payroll benefits, and personnel tracking. What's in progress is to ensure that Talent Ed and Power School and HR modules are fully integrated so that candidate data flows automatically from the applications. We want to make sure all three of those are talking to one another. Align School Spring job posting with Talent Ed workflows to avoid duplicate entry, and then HR and Link data cleanup from legacy systems, reviewing the workflow for automation opportunities. So HR is next to work with Link. Next steps, data dashboard for talent management. So we want to analyze our tools with Power School and HR and Talent Ed to monitor the key metrics, the applicant flow, the time to hire, the turnover, the retention risks, and drive smarter workflow decisions. We want to fully integrate Link and HR systems. That's what our next steps would be. We want to make sure that we can launch CEU tracking in Link. What we currently use right now is a Google Doc and in Power School with a transcript, but we want to be able to move so that CEUs are being tracked in Link. Create standard procedures for HR management functions that integrate in the workflow solutions. So what's in place is our hiring workflow and Talent Ed for posting jobs, reviewing applicants, and the initial hiring. We use our electronic personal actions, our PAFs, for Power School for approval. And we preload onboarding task lists in Talent Ed for new hires. So what's in progress is mapping current manual processes, onboarding, exit processing, leave tracking to identify opportunities for automation. Drafting SOPs, our standard operating procedures for key HR functions, beginning with onboarding and hiring workflows. And then our next steps is finalizing and publishing our SOPs for hiring, onboarding, and automation steps. We want to establish a review cycle to update our SOPs based on software upgrades and policy changes. And we want to explore integration of additional tools for the workflows in HR. 3.14, operations upgrades, enhance district operations to improve school services. So what's in place is our instructional technology tools currently used in the classrooms, operational systems such as Talent Ed, Power School, HR, data management, our Infinite Campus, our new student information system, and what's in place is the initial training of those things. What's in progress is ongoing professional development and training for staff to build capacity in Infinite Campus, gradual data migration and system integration from our previous SIS platform, communication and collaboration with school-based teams to address implementation needs and feedback with Infinite Campus, and then aligning Infinite Campus features, the scheduling, the attendance, the grading, the parent portal, and the instructional operational workflows. So our next step is to fully integrate Infinite Campus, that's coming soon, develop user guides and support resources, integrate Infinite Campus data with district performance and dashboards, and then include Infinite Campus in long-term district technology plan as the foundation. And that concludes my presentation.
How many new core scholarships are currently being used?
We used 3 this year.
And how many do we have available?
Well, we had up to 10,000, 15,000 that was available, but only 3 were
we use
submitted.
that as a recruitment tool
Yes.
for new teachers?
Yes.
And so we only use 3.
We only used 3. Ms. Page presented that, I think, a month ago.
Okay.
Darius Wills was 1, Portia Combo was 1. No, I'm sorry, Portia Combo, Daniel Lee, and Kenyatta Ward were the 3.
Okay. And when we have when you show us our teacher vacancies now, it's gonna change, and we're gonna have, because the teachers that are on,
The alternative pathway.
we have to still show them as
As a
alternative.
vacancy.
So, Dr. Pratt, can we kind of figure out, that's important information, but it's also important information to know that there is a teacher in there. That it's not just a long-term sub in the classroom. I understand that the reason we have to do that, but it's gonna make our vacancies go up a bunch, I would think. And I don't wanna say we've got 20 vacancies when we've got only 3 classes that don't have a teacher in the classroom, if that makes sense. I don't know that it makes sense. It would help me to realize that.
Well, the state does not recognize a sub in a classroom
Yeah,
being filled. It's a vacancy.
Yes, sir, I understand that.
It's a vacancy. I didn't. Nobody else did. We never heard that before. And a lot of things we never heard before, I'm sure. But I thought when there was a person in the classroom, that it was not a vacancy. But that's not the case.
Well, and if they're not, it sounds like to me, if they're not certified in English and they're certified in history, and we've got them in English, we've got a certified teacher in English, that's still gonna be considered a vacancy,
And you know that each vacancy, you can take $7,890 out of my allocation. So remember that now. It all goes back to the funding cycle. All goes back to ADM. You know, but what do you do? I mean, you just call. We can't grow teachers. We can't put seed in the ground. You know.
But I also think we need to really utilize the new core scholarship. We really need to utilize what the State Employees Credit Union is doing for us, because that's stuff that people around us aren't doing, and we need to really use that as a selling tool to help us. I don't know that it gets somebody over the hump, but it might if they were working toward a master's or wanted to work towards a master's, and they can use a new core scholarship to do that, then to me, it makes sense. I mean, that'd be a good selling tool for me if I was deciding to go here or go somewhere else, and but I had a way to help me get my master's. Then the possibility I might come here versus go somewhere else.
Dr. Pratt, have you had any, talking about Infinite Campus and Bible School, recent notification concerning another breach?
Yes, we
Have
received.
you don't have to go into it.
Okay, yes,
But you know about it,
yes, sir,
and you have it under wraps,
yes.
as far as what has been breached once again.
Once again, we have communicated that to staff, all staff.
Oh, great,
Yeah.
that's all I need to know. That we're gonna have a line of folk lined up somewhere else, and asking some questions about it.
That's right.
The sooner we can get turned over to Infinite Campus, the better it's gonna be for us.
Mhm.
But right now,
That's right.
that's, well, they kind
That's
of.
a big deal, and I think we're looking at that, and Mr. Shields asked this question too. HR still use a lot of Power School tools that we are in the process or looking, investigating if we can use some other tools besides the Power School.
Yes.
If you can, I encourage you to move it.
Right.
And I think you know why, you know the details.
Absolutely.
I'll leave it alone.
Well, if they don't have a contract with us, then they have no reason to protect us anymore. You know, that's how.
We still got a contract.
Yeah, I know, but not next year. I mean, we're gonna go to Infinite Campus, right?
Mhm.
Hopefully, but anyway, they're still liable, but.
Thank you.
Board members, any other comments or questions at this time? Thank you, Ms. Norman.
I know. It's a lot.
6.2, 24-25 audit contract, Dr. Pratt.
Yes, good evening, Board Chair, Vice Chair Hall, and board members. Before you, you have the contract for our 24-25 audit for approval.
Board members, any questions or comments concerning the audit contract? Hearing none, I entertain a motion to approve the audit contract for 24-25 as presented.
If I'm in order, Mr. Chairman, I make a motion that we approve the recommendation coming from the superintendent for our auditor contract for 25-26.
Yes, sir. 24-25.
24-25.
Yes, this school year.
Has been motioned, do I have a proper second?
Second.
Has been properly second. All in favor state aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carried. 6.3, 25-26 board meeting scheduled, Dr. Pratt.
Yes, good evening. Before the board, we have the board meeting schedule for 25-26 school year. It's following the same schedule we followed this school year, 24-25, for approval.
Board members, if there are no questions, I entertain a motion to approve the 25-26 board meeting schedule as presented by administration.
Motion to approve the board meeting schedule for 25-26.
Has been motioned, do I have a proper second?
Second.
Has been second. All in favor state aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carried. 6.4 budget amendment number 2, Dr. Pratt.
Yes, good evening again. Before the board, we have budget amendment number 2 for approval.
Any comments or questions concerning the budget amendment as presented?
Yeah, I have one.
Mr. Schultz.
Tell them to turn that thing on landscape, don't turn it on.
Oh, yeah.
So I can see the whole thing. I got 12 pages.
Notice that.
I mean,
Yeah.
so I have them flip it over on landscape.
Yeah.
versus-
Sorry about that.
That's okay, I just,
It's not-
they might not be able to do it, but it would help me.
If there are no other questions or comments, I entertain a motion to approve budget amendment number 2 as presented by administration.
Motion to approve budget amendment number 2.
Has been motioned, do I have a proper second?
Second motion.
Has been second. All in favor state aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carried. 25-26 school year milk bid recommendation, Ms. Hoggart.
All right, this is a biggie.
Good evening, Chair Hall, members of the board, Dr. Pratt. On behalf of the Child Nutrition Department, just seeking board approval to renew our contract with Mayola for our milk bid purchases. They've agreed to roll our bid for the third time, maintaining price, and so we're recommended to do that. The total price estimated for the coming school year is $99,160 for milk.
Any questions or comments at this time concerning the 25-26 school year milk bid recommendation? Hearing none, I entertain a motion to approve the recommendation as presented by administration.
Motion to approve the milk bid for next year.
Has been motioned. Do I have a proper second?
Second.
Has been second. All in favor state aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carried. And congratulations to you, Ms. Hogg. I believe it was your daughter that completed the nursing program? Okay. All right.
That's great.
Yes, ma'am.
Right.
I have a quick question.
Yes, sir.
and maybe, and I don't know it, I'm just asking like, I don't know. But what is this conversation about raw milk? And,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, can you tell me?
It's not pasteurized?
I don't know, I mean, I keep hearing about raw milk and.
They had
and then
a
beginning to-
farmer
Yeah,
with
yeah,
that
and then
color.
it began to filter into the school lunch program.
Talking about raw milk that still has the cream and everything on it? It's not
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
I'm not that familiar with it, but that's what raw milk typically means. It's just like it come from the source.
It's been on the news quite a bit.
Yeah, yeah. We're having a cow quite.
We're not getting into that, right?
I
Well,
hope not.
It's coming, it's part of discussion.
Yeah.
Stemming with the new leader of the, what's his name, Kennedy?
Kennedy, yeah.
Oh,
I've heard
Secretary.
some conversations around it, yeah.
We have a lot of changes coming in the school nutrition program next year, but that wasn't one of them so far.
Okay, I was just wondering, because I thought I'd go to Walmart when I leave here and see if I can see some raw milk. I mean, I'm serious, I didn't know what they were talking about, raw milk. Is it better for you?
Did you see that lady that was?
Thank you, Ms. Hoggett. 7.1, Superintendent remarks, Dr. Pratt.
Yes, good evening, Board Chair, Vice Chair Hall, school board members. Tonight, I'll have a short presentation for you. We have our mission and vision, our core values. They lead to our work or guide our work in the district each and every day. And of course, these are our characteristics that we're looking for our graduates in Hertford County. First, I'd like to say that we will start end of grade testing and end of course testing over the next several weeks. These are windows that we have here. Individual schools determine their testing schedule, so please reach out to your schools to find out when they're taking their exams exactly. So we will start, I think, May 23rd with the elementary schools and the middle school, and then the high school will start sometime around June 2nd, meaning C.S. Brown and Hertford County High School. Congratulations, I think it was 32 graduates at 35 graduates at the Early College High School. It's a great program. We did it in an hour. And so those kids, huh?
Sound like it was great.
It was great. It was great. And they celebrated within that hour as well. So great bunch of kids. And so extremely proud of what the staff has done at the Early College and under the leadership of Dr. Robinson this school year. Also, we had our of the year banquet last Thursday, and we had 9 categories, I believe, of the year. And so we're excited about recognizing our principal of the year, Ms. Riddick, our assistant principal of the year, Ms. Anthony, teacher of the year, Ms. Jones from the middle school, beginning teacher of the year, Ms. Owens from AES, international teacher of the year, Mr. Lee from C.S. Brown, instructional support of the year, Ms. Moore from Hertford County High School. Classified of the year, Ms. Ballard, I believe she's from RES. Substitute of the year, Ms. Fruitrail from C.S. Brown. And then volunteer of the year, Mr. Smith, who serves in a variety of roles. I know early college, he serves on the superintendent advisory and the middle school. So just a great bunch of people. We also had recognitions of people who were nominated but didn't receive the award, which is also Great leaders, great people in the district doing great work for our students. And we'll get with Ms. Norman to try to have them maybe at the June 10th meeting for your board can recognize them at that time.
I was just trying, I blew it up. I was trying to see what the writing on them checks, Dennis, you were holding.
That's right, that's right.
And I blew it up, I blew it, that's how you get out of it now. Because it looked like the numbers were different on some of them.
They were.
It was.
I mean,
And I'm glad you mentioned that. Did want to say that Nucor gave $4,000 for the year, and Partners in Education gave $1,300 for our of the year, in which we are extremely grateful for Nucor and the Partners of Education. This is the first year that we gave checks.
I know.
And Miss James was present, and she wanted her check from last year.
But I was just, I mean, when I saw it, I said, this is something new.
Yes.
Because I know you were holding one end and Dennis had the other end. And I was trying to zoom in to see. But also, since it's about Principal of the Year, you know, we have a new state Principal of the Year.
Yes.
That was recognized last week.
Yes.
A young man out of
Orange County.
Orange County. Middle school teacher.
Yes.
Middle school.
Principal.
Principal.
Yeah.
And we look forward to welcoming him to the state board.
We worked together in Gifford County.
Oh, did you?
Many, when I first became principal.
Well, who didn't you work with up there? Anyway, I thought that was the middle school gentleman, you know, I thought that was a different approach, because normally it's either the top end or the lower end.
That's right.
But anyway, I just said it.
He's good people.
I don't know the guy, I've never seen him before.
He's good people.
Okay.
Just like our people here in Hertford County.
Well, we could have been right there.
That's right, we could have been. We could have been.
We might have been right there on that little nut, but sometimes you gotta get over that little.
Get over that hump. We're making our way. We're making our way.
That's good people.
Just a lot of upcoming end of the year activities going on within our district, and so this is a list of those activities. If parents or community members are interested in attending, please reach out to the school to the schools to see if we're open for visitors to come in. We know parents will be invited, but if you would like to attend any of these events, please reach out to the schools. And then, of course, we have Memorial Day on May 26th, and the last day, which is the early release day, is June 6th. Thank you.
All right, thank you. This
Board.
year's
Gone.
gone. This year's gone.
Oh, yeah.
Board comments, Mr. Deloach?
Thank you, sir. Just want to make two comments. I'm so excited about the student internships. I tell you, I didn't know what to say, but I'm so excited about them. You know, the opportunities, I listened to what they said and how they were learning and the things they were gathering from these experiences. It just means a lot to young people. And I don't know about you guys, but I never had that opportunity. Most of us never had it. But can you imagine having that and having that experience and going on to the next phase of your life? I just thought it was a great opportunity. And I'm glad for grateful for the organizations that's working with our children to do that. Again, I want to also congratulate our athletes. I think they did an extremely good job, the girls and the boys. I'm so proud of them. But on behalf of the partners, I do want to say this. We did sponsor $1,300 to help teachers and to sponsor those teachers. But this is the first time. And the organization is really proud of this part. They've done a lot of good things throughout the whole year. And we're coming to the end. But this is the first time that we've given scholarships to students. We gave $2,000 scholarships to students at Early College High School the other night. I think we gave 4, I believe. And 1 to a student who wanted to go to the community college. That was great. That was great. But you know, in view of all that has been done, I think from my personal view, that's one of the greatest things that brought satisfaction to me, giving students money. That was one of the major goals that we said years and years ago that we would do with some of these dollars. So I was glad to do that, and we've got some more scholarships to give Thursday night to C.S. Brown. Where are you, Dennis?
He had to leave early.
Oh, okay. C.S. Brown, and then we're going to give some more to the high school as well. So we're proud to do that, and hopefully next time we can give a little bit more. Right now, we're looking at 12, 13, 14 scholarships, somewhere along in there. Hopefully next year we'll have some more money to give to students. I think that's important. The sad part about it is when they applied, there was, you know, more people applied than you have the funds to help. And that makes it difficult when you have to say, well, I can only help these 5, but you got 5 others that applied and really needed some funds. So that was the hardest thing for us to try to do. So hopefully next year we're going to try to raise some money from some other organizations to get some money.
That's right.
To help us out a little bit. Thank you so much for listening.
Thank you.
I want to say quickly, Mr. Dennis and his board of directors, kudos to y'all for what you're doing. Also, I remember when we were talking about scholarships.
Oh, yeah.
Back in the day, and then to see it after all these years, it's good to hear, to see, and the idea about not being able to give one to everyone, and that comes with the territory.
Oh, yeah, I know.
You know, and we can't, get over there. I mean, every company don't give out money to everybody who apply, but at least we are trying to take a step forward in that direction. And I'm serious. Kudos to you and the board of directors and trying to do exactly what the intent was years ago. That's all I can say right now. But I do. But no, I think I need to. Are you going to say anything about our new billboard?
Oh, no.
Well, what do you mean no?
But I meant to.
Somebody said something.
Yes, I'm sorry, yeah.
I mean,
I thought about it, but I didn't do it.
So go ahead.
Well, I know you did. I know that. I'm not throwing no shade on you. But now you can do it.
Well, thank you. Yeah, thank you, Mr. Shields, for donating the bulletin board, billboard for us, for our pre-K and kindergarten registration. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Well, we need to make sure, and I've been doing billboards for 50 years. We need to make sure, I thought the billboard was well designed. I didn't think, if you ride down the highway going 55 miles an hour, you have to realize that you have to be able to see what you can see going 55. And some of them, you can ride down the road right now going home tonight, and some of them have an encyclopedia up there. There's no way you lose the whole point of the billboard. Y'all did a great job designing that and making it not real wordy, but to the point, and then we just need to make sure that we can change that thing from time to time, and so things coming up with the school district, because they'll change it whenever you want to change it, but we just need to make sure that we keep current stuff up there, and that one thing I had wanted to see on that board is to say preschool registration for 5-star preschools, because everybody doesn't have 5-star preschool, and that's really, really important. I think.
That's right. Yeah, it is.
But it's but Mr. Hall, I hadn't seen it when you called me, and June and I got in the car and rode out there and looked at it. But I do think that's part of what everybody that does that is that we just need to keep our name out there and say the good stuff about Hertford County Public Schools.
And that's my point.
Yes.
But once again, it was good for me to go to my favorite store when I saw it.
I thought you stopped going to the store.
I tried that. I did 43 days, but I had to go back. But and I was driving 55 when I got home there. And once again, kudos.
And it's no doubt that it's Hertford County Public Schools. That's the main thing.
Oh, yeah.
Anything we can do, and especially to start our young kids early in the educational process. And that starts by helping them to get along with each other.
That's right.
That's what it starts at. And hopefully they'll try. Let me shut up. Kudos. I wish I could do it, but my pockets ain't that deep right now. The man got me tied up. I'm scared to even buy a soda. I wanna fix that car.
Better get one there, it's going up.
Especially if it comes from China, I know I can't back people. But anyway, let me shut up.
Mr. Shields?
Get along.
I was really, really impressed with these kids that talked about what they were doing on their internships.
Oh, yeah.
That was impressive. I mean,
Very
these
much.
kids got out there and we had a pretty good idea of what they were doing, and that program needs to figure out a way to expand it anywhere we can. But that's those kids are really impressive. As most of our kids, when they get up here, they always outshine me anyway, and it's always makes me proud to serve on this board, to see these young people get up here and talk about the things that they're doing, because that's what it's really all about. We just happen to be the instrument, but they're the ones that do the work, and we're just trying to make great citizens, and that's what I think's forgotten sometimes about education, is what our ultimate goal is. But they were impressive, and that's a good program. We need to try to figure out how to expand it if we can.
How to expand it.
Thank you, Mr. Shields. Ms. Porter?
I want to say how well organized and how much that we enjoyed graduation, and the money that those students received. What, $4 million?
4.6.
That's a lot of money.
4.6. I remember
And
4.6.
with the expense of college,
I remember the money.
it really makes a difference. It was a great graduation.
Yes, it was.
And also for our retirement banquet, I would like to thank those the people that were part of Hertford County Public School faculty and staff that retired. They need to know how much they were appreciated, and I hope that they saw that the other night. When they leave, they've devoted so much of their time to Hertford County schools. Not only them, but their families also. And I would just like to say at this time that how valuable they were to our school system. And I hope them only the very best of health, and that they will retire with their families and friends and just enjoy life at this time. So I'd like to thank them for every day they have given the Hertford County schools, no matter what department they were in. Yes, sir. What you say? Also, Mr. Shields, thank you for the board. You did have to slow all the way down because it took me to about 25 to see Golden Skillet on the right-hand side.
That's important, but it's not the
That is important.
And I do agree with you about pre-K kindergarten, because I can remember when I started off years ago and we would test those areas, we will always find ourselves low in language development. So we know how important going to pre-K, kindergarten, the younger you are, your learning takes place at a fast rate. As you get older, it begins to slow down.
Tell me about it.
Were you looking at somebody?
Excuse me.
I thought you were looking at somebody. When you said,
What did you say?
Listen, tell me about it. That's all right. Slow down.
It slows down a bit, but we know how important that our pre-K and kindergarten programs are. And so that BIA board is very helpful to our community as far as passing on information. Mr. Deloach, it looks like you got a thrill out of handing that money out.
Yeah.
And it's a long time when you used to get one of those awards and you get that dozen roses when you're talking about those dollar signs. But I was glad for the people that received the award and also for all of those that were there and that have worked this year to make it successful, a successful school year for our students. So thank you to all of you, and I know it's a busy time. You're preparing for your end of grade test, and I wish you much luck, success, and just take your time, take a deep breath. You've done everything that you need to do now, so you just go back and you reinforce, reteach a little bit, and everything's gonna be all right. You've done the work this year, now we'll reap the benefits. So thank you for everything.
Thank you, Ms. Porter.
Thank you.
Vice Chair Hall.
Thank you, Chair Hall. First of all, I want to say that the health program that East Carolina
Yes.
sponsored, it was on the national news here recently. I don't know if everybody knows that. It named Hertford County and Roanoke Rapids and some other, I think there are 5 additional systems now. But I had no idea it was called the Health Academy. That's the verbiage they use for it. And I thought it was good to see us, once again, in a positive mode. The other thing I will say quickly is that, once again, that every child in Hertford County Public Schools receive a fair, basic, quality education that's sponsored by, that's supported by our state constitution. That every child be included in all the activities that occur throughout our school day and school year. That children should be in our classrooms and surrounded by people from a diverse background. There's nothing wrong with that. And equity says to me that we offer every child the same opportunities to grow, develop, and to be all that he or she can. That's what we are all about, and we should continue to enforce the thinking, the quote saying, we don't teach kids what to think. We provide them the skills to think with. That's what it's all about. And I will continue to say that at each of my board meetings here and other places. That's public sound education. Just for Dennis, you were saying about it's so good to give away those dollars. I hope to be at C.S. Brown this Thursday night. I think it is, with another entity that I'm with. But Wednesday morning now y'all know how I am about mornings. But Wednesday morning, I will be leaving my house at 7:45 to drive to a high school in northeastern North Carolina to present a scholarship.
Good.
To a person, because that's the thing to do. That's what it's all about. Matter of fact, it starts at 9 o'clock on May 21. The program. If I can get up and do that, we can do it all. But I'm committed to being there because this is the business we're in. This is what it's all about. And because you ask questions and you debate issues, don't mean anything is wrong with it. I thought in a democracy, debate was a part of it. But it's getting to be now, I'm not too sure. But I know one thing for sure. The average child, talking about pre-K, Ms. Porter, if I remember correctly, and maybe I'm wrong with this, the average child who comes out of a middle-class family, when they hit the classrooms at early age, they already know about 3,000 words. They hear, their families carry them out to different events and whatnot. A child coming out of a low-income family background only knows about 1,500 words when they enter school. That's what education is. It's making it equity, diverse, and including all kids. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. It's more than what I should have said, but I will continue to say it. There's nothing wrong with children and us being around. I don't want everybody to look like me around me. But you're an ugly person. All y'all start looking like me, you know? And I want to see a diverse. I want to see where all people are revered and honored in life. That's the job I chose in 1968. Yes, and I've been there ever since. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. We're going to get there. We are going to get there. I know we are. But sometimes I like pulling hen teeth, but we're going to get there. With the people that we continue to bring on board, who deliver the curriculum, those people that we honored, the bus drivers, the lunchroom work. And by the way, no army has ever won a war who wasn't well fed. I mean, you go by, you know. Well, if they weren't well fed, they couldn't shoot no bullets.
That's right.
They would say they're hungry. You know?
Right.
Go, Mr. Chairman. We got more business to do. I know it.
Thank you. Certainly, I did all the comments from my fellow board members. We said on tonight. Here we go at the end of another school year, coming up so fast again. But let's take this as another opportunity to talk and prove those naysayers wrong. So here we go again to prove what people try to label us as. I've enjoyed all the things that I've seen on social media from the schools, from the proms. The middle school prom looked gorgeous. Ms. Deloach, I couldn't make it. I had another meeting, but it looked gorgeous. To our law enforcement and community partners who made even our high school prom and early college prom successful. It was just a joy to see our kids and families celebrate. But continue to tell your story. Absolutely. You will always hear me say that. Continue to tell your story and not allow others to tell it. And if we do it together and we constantly do it, the naysayers will just simply be that, naysayers. But again, I thank you all for the success that we've committed so far. Let's end the school year strong. I pray your strength because I know it's tough. I know it's tough. I pray your strength for you, your staff, and your students. And let's make sure that they finish strong as well. Our next meeting is scheduled for Monday, June the 23rd. It will be a morning meeting starting at 10 a.m. If there are no more comments or questions, I entertain a motion for us to go into closed session to discuss personnel matters that are confidential pursuant to North Carolina General Statutes 143-318.11A1 and A6 and 115C-319 through 321.
Chair, you're supposed to do something in open session.
After we go into close the personnel.
Okay.
All right, so I entertain a motion at this time. Second. Has been moving properly second. All in favor, state aye.
Aye.
All opposed? We're now in closed session.
Get it on. Get it on.